Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another unboxing from Rose Garden Gaming. Here we have the Limited Run Games Konami Castlevania Anniversary Collection, the Ultimate Edition. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. Yes, that was a fart. I hope you enjoyed that. What can I say about this is yet another great thing for Limited Run Games. And another thing that a lot of people kept asking about, and like, hey, why is it taking so long? It's like, COVID happened. It's hard for them to make things when the people that make the things can't make the things, and then the things that get made can't be shipped. But, you know, people gonna be people. And people aren't usually smart. Especially me. Alright, so as we take the plastic off here, you'll notice this is a rather big, nice looking box. But the front of the box isn't part of the box, because the front of the box is a part of the big draw of the Ultimate Edition. It's called a shadow box. If you don't know what that is, you'll find out in a minute. And always remember, just like the Happy Console Gamer says, you take that razor blade and go right down the line of sight towards your eye so you know you're cutting good. It's actually improper safety, but he knows that, and he says it for fun. Okay, look at this beautiful thing. You know, even just like this in the box, it's a nice little display. And they actually have holes on the side where you can activate these special features of the shadow box, which you will see later. Look! There's the holes. See? I wasn't lying. You know, I say it all the time. You're probably sick of hearing me say it. You probably never liked hearing me say it the first time, but I love Limited Run Games. Look at these boxes. I am a freaking pack rat. I am a hoarder now because these boxes, oh my god, these boxes. I have so many of these boxes and nowhere to put them. But they're so pretty.
The process. They can't take the process away from me.
You know, every now and then, I think, maybe, if I wave my hands magically, the autocorrect will happen. But it won't. Camera's too old. Alright. This little space saver here. Remove that. And we have one of these. And one of those. What are those? You could call it the blind leading the blind, but in here it's the me not wanting to hurt anything. Like, ooh, if I tug on this, will it mess anything up? Please don't mess anything up. I can't afford to replace you. Okay. There's so many goodies in here. What's gonna be next? Even random bits of cardboard. The best part! Oh. And there's still more stuff in there. This box is packed to the brim. Devil, come out! I summon thee! Boy, that box just does not want to come out. Alright, let's pull this out. You know, if I had the gander, I'd say it's under the shadow box. which comes out easy as pie. Yep, Shadowbox had it stuck. It's only been maybe almost a year since I got this. Nah, not that long. Few months. Alright, so we gently, tenderly close the box so you can see the top again that you've seen 3 times already. And there we have it. Another beautiful box for the collection. And look at that sexy bitch. What is a man? Not you, motherfucker. A really nice look at the box art of all the games in the collection. It's a nice collection. You know, all the NES games. Super Castlevania 4. Which the... and there's a nice side of the box with the holes. If you watch the Castlevania timeline, I think it's Blistering Thumbs. He does Castlevania, Metroid, and like Mortal Kombat and stuff. I can't look right now because I'm doing this, but he's got a nice timeline, goes through everything, and he even has a little what ifs in there where he can make sense of Castlevania 4 being an actual sequel and not just a reboot. A remake. It makes sense, and it makes it a lot easier to play the games with an OCD order mind. So one of the things about this Ultimate Edition is not only did it come with the Shadow Box, but here you have one of the 2 Collector's Edition cases, because this came as a NES style or a Genesis style Collector's Edition. Each one had the NES box, which was there, and the other one had the Genesis box, which we've yet to open. And each one had different items in their Collector's Editions, such as this here, these little replicas of the box covers. It's just the front, it's not the actual whole boxes, but still pretty cool. You know, something you can hang up somewhere. You know, one of them came with that book, one of them came with these, one of them came with the soundtrack. So the Ultimate Edition, you get all of the Collector's Edition goodies from both versions in one package. And that amazing shadow box. And look here, even the art book is wrapped. That is a nice little hardcover art book. And it's sealed. It's sealed for flavor, to hold in the intense ooey gooey goodness. Well, you know, you just gotta wrap it in plastic and it steals in the freshness. You know, just like the ladies on them commercials, you want to be fresh. Alright, and then another part of the pack in here. This is kind of cool. I know you've never heard me say that before. But this is a little display case. And I actually need to get some scratch remover for mine. Kind of sucks. But it's a display case. And little mini replicas of all of the game boxes for all of the games. And when I say many, I mean many. I mean, look at that. Look at the size of those things. They're so small. It'd be fun if they had little mini manuals and game carts in there too. Or maybe that's asking too much. Maybe. But I like the little display case. I dropped that cover at some point and put a couple of scratches on it. But I know there are some products that can easily fill in light scratches like that. So I'm not too worried about it. And if worse comes to worse, I know someone with a 3D printer. I hope you enjoyed that one if you heard it. Alright, so I clearly missed this part when I was editing, but I've been trying to edit this video for the last 4 days, and between sleep, work, and passing out when not asleep or at work, you can kind of see why this is yet another late one for the unboxings. And there's another reason for that too, which I'll go into detail later. Or I can tell you now with the assistance of my pussy. Hello, pussy. What can I do for you, pussy? Basically, long story short, the camera died, or I had to stop filming for some reason, shortly after me fidgeting with these little boxes, and I had to refilm the unboxing of the Genesis case. Oh, wait. There we go. Yes, we have it. The Castlevania Adventure. Replica Game Boy box. That is so cool. It's the closest I have to owning this complete in box at the moment. And there's all of them out of the case for you to revel in their glory. Their glory. No! I'm reveling in their glory. Revel with me. No! And there's the backs. I know. It is amazing, isn't it, Artemis? Even my pussy loves it. Alright, so now we're at the point where we're going to transition over to me reopening this. Because somewhere between the memory card and my crappy camera here, I lost the footage. So, here is the Genesis cover from the Genesis Collector's Edition, which this is the Ultimate, so it comes with both. Meow. Watch as I unplastic the plastique. It's so beautiful you can't even see it. It's like it's invisible. Invisible. There we go. And then I pick it up again, because I probably didn't cut it right. Sometimes I think y'all like to see the plastic come off. Sometimes I think y'all don't. And this is the part where we get to what I just recorded about 5 minutes ago. Oh no. See, I actually had to do this twice today, because the first time I tried to do it in 4K, but I couldn't edit it because it was way too choppy. And there were way too many scenes I had to cut out of just nothing. So here you have the front and back of the case, and on the inside. I'm fairly certain the actual game was in there, but I couldn't figure out how to get it back in. There's the poster that we're going to see on the poster video. And you can see little snippets of it slowing down from its when I had it 4K. But this steelbook is fucking beautiful. That's fucking, F-U-G-G-I-N. Hashtag fucking. I love steelbooks. I want to get a whole bunch of turntables so I can have each and every one on display, and it can turn so you can see both sides. And the insides for ones like these. Look at that. It's a classic Castlevania map. I think that, I don't know if that was one or three. Might even have been two. I don't remember. Alright, here's a better look at the art book. At some point, it's pretty decent. You've got some looks at the different cover arts from the different countries, an overview of the controls. It's basically like a manual for every game, and it even has some art in it. I did very poorly of randomly finding them. But it tells you about the game, gives you synopsis, overview, and then you have art bits, like things that almost made it in, things that didn't make it in, design sketches, the general art book stuff, that ooey gooey art bookness. And this hardcover is kind of plasticky, and it doesn't really open that much. Like, that's as far as I feel like I can open it without ruining it. It's a lot more readable that way without the camera, though. Castlevania Anniversary Collection. The History of Castlevania, Book of the Crescent Moon. Yeah, see, you see how it goes from choppy to good? The original 4K version was completely choppy. And then I had to redo it. And then I had to convert it into 1080p on the third time. So here's the box.
Pretty shiny.
I have a really, really, really bright light in my room now. And it was supposed to make these better, but it actually kind of makes them worse. Because everything's all reflective or super shiny lighted. There's the disc and the manual. Not much of a manual, but manuals are awesome. And nobody does them anymore. Limited run games, keep doing manuals. I will pay you to keep doing manuals. I will blackmail you to keep doing manuals. If you don't keep doing manuals, I'm going to send you pictures of my feet and me naked. If you're into my feet and me naked, then I'm not going to send you pictures if you don't keep making manuals. So either way, it's a win-win for both of us. You know, it's not much. It's not a very filling manual. But a lot of that stuff is actually in the art book, so it doesn't really need to be. And here's the reverse cover. That is fucking amazing. That's like a painting I would mount on my wall. And last but not least, the piece de resistance. We have the shadow box. And a point where you can really tell that the light in my room is too bright. Now, this thing is called a shadow box because it probably makes a shadow. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But you look at the layers in there and how cool that looks. It's pretty awesome. And now for a treat. What does this shadow box do other than look amazing? And look, more shots of my feet for you people who want that account I can't make and tell YouTube I have. I don't have one. I swear I don't YouTube. What could be? What could be going on? It's dark, Mommy, I'm scared. What do I do? What do I do? Hold me close, pussy. Bam! And you thought the light from my light was bright. You can't even see Dracula's hands anymore. Holy shit. Look how cool that is. That is so fucking amazing. And now, a special treat. Here is the other fun thing that this box does. That right there is my Blue Yeti microphone. Now, enjoy. And so there we have the horribly spliced and multiply delayed Castlevania Anniversary Collection Ultimate Edition. thanks for watching. There'll be more unboxings, and after I move, get a new house and a new camera, I'm going to redo these and make them better for you. I'm learning more and more as I go. I'm getting slightly better and slightly worse at the same time. So, rock on. Thanks for watching. That's all. Go home. Go home, people. I like video games. I like video games. I like video games and tickle bitties.